Well, we decided to come over to the pretty much what we call the dink pond. Hadn't ever really caught anything out of here much over about 1.5 pounds, maybe 2 pounds, and he did lose one time. It was pretty good, but this is that's about the size you see out of this pond right here. So anyway, we've got about an hour to fish. We're gonna try to catch a few to eat, and we'll just have a little short video out here today. Got him. Well, thought we was gonna double up, buddy. It's a spot where we always catch fish. I kind of got up on it a little close. Didn't mean to.
Come on, you do get the first catch.
Now they do, he tore up my little Zoom vibe tail that I had, but this is well, it's a new color to me. I really hadn't used any corporate worms in a long time. I know we always use like the red shad color, but this is called watermelon red core. And I don't know with that sun you can't see, but it's got a chartreuse outside, or a chartreuse with the just the red flake all through the middle. It's pretty awesome. These suckers are just right on the bank. I got a decent fish. Yeah, that's about a big one for out here, but
oh, yeah,
they sure are nice. Fun to catch.
oh my God. That was crazy.
Oh yeah, baby. Come on, don't you fight it. Barely hooked. Jumped out of the water to get it.
I knew I was gonna get bit right there.
All right, buddy.
He feels like he's about to come off.
There you go.
Oh no. Watch this. I found a way.
Yeah, she's slapped full of eggs.
Yeah. She's gonna jump out of the water, hopefully. Watch this.
Nope.
Well, usually when you put them halfway, they go. Zoop.
Yeah. Good deal, buddy.
Usually it don't happen on camera. When I catch another one, I gotta catch a fish like that.
Yeah, we like keeping a few for us, but we don't want to be greedy. Got him? Okay. Miss that one. Golly. Well, he hit it about on top of the water. Boy, I tell you, I done missed 2 in a row.
On top of it.
Well, they just hitting it right there. Another thing that's making these fish over here hard to catch, as soon as they grab it, they run right straight toward boat, which is they're just running out in the deep water. They found them something to eat and they're running off with it. It's probably the main reason why I don't have this thing Texas rig with the weights, because they just all kinds of nasty stuff on the bottom.
Right.
It's just slimy, so it's better to just run it without a weight and kind of tug it along. Poor things are so hungry they'll hit it anyway. This place is overpopulated. That's why we always like to take just a few.
Oh, that's a good one.
Pretty good.
Get her in there.
Oh yeah. Pretty good. Uh-oh. Right toward the boat. Hold up, buddy. Hold up. Hold up. Thank you. Uh-oh. Give me a worm, buddy.
Brother.
I missed him catching that one because I was busy.
I did.
Trying to retie. Looked like my line was nicked down next to my hook. Even though we're fishing for small, mostly for small fish, you just never know. I'd rather not lose a hook in one just because I was too lazy to retie after the line gets frayed. It's just good practice after you catch a few fish. Whenever you're doing it, just keep a check right there below that knot, because if you catch quite a few, especially these small ones, they seem to cut into it, and when you do eventually hang that big one, it'll break. I've had it happen before, just being hard-headed, not tying every few fish or so. Alright, caught up with you, didn't I? Uh-oh. Throw him out for me.
Huh?
Throw him out. Well, he jumped out.
Oh, man.
That'll work too.
I want to do that jumping thing. They will do it.
There you go, buddy. I tell you what, these are fun little ponds like this. Anybody you know that maybe not,
See if this one does it.
it's not into fishing or trying to get into fishing, or maybe impatient about fishing, if you know ponds that are just overpopulated and every 2 or 3 casts a fish, you know, that's a good way to introduce people to fishing, young people especially nowadays. Seems like if there's not enough action going on, they get bored real easy, but you know, it's a good way to get them started, and then once they're hooked on it, you move them on up to tougher waters. But just as far as somewhere to go and catch a few fish and have a good time, places like this is just awesome. The fish may not always be real big, but they are just fun to catch. Well, I reckon we're gonna cast back to the truck, and that's gonna be about it. It's fitting to get dark. We've had a good time catching a few of these small bass, and anyway, we appreciate anybody that watches. Please leave a like, subscribe, hit that thumbs up, all that good stuff. Any questions, comments, leave them. Be glad to answer any questions that we can. I mean, we're just, the way I see it, we're all still just learning how to fish, trying to figure it out. But we appreciate it, and everybody have a good night. That right there will show you just how aggressive a bass is. I mean, that sucker is only 3 times the size of that rattle trap, and he got him a face full, had all 3 hooks in his mouth in that front. I mean, it's just absolutely crazy. Oh, he is mad. Oh, he ain't happy at all. He wasn't going nowhere either. Oh yeah.
Let me go.
I got it.